Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 12.2.1 on R, N, and S operators. So in our previous section, we were focusing on just this small sliver, I guess that way for you, of the tonnets. That was a hexatonic region that was bounded by these two augmented triads. We could move from one of those to the next by moving exactly one voice by one half step, and we have this chain going along the diagonal. But if you recall from our three reflected chords, we hit two of those. C major to C minor, that was our P, and C major to E minor, that was our L. C moving down to the leading tone. But what about moving from C major to A minor, this center reflection? Well, it wasn't in that diagonal because the voice doesn't move by half step, it moves by whole step. So it didn't lie in the diagonal, it lay across one of the augmented triad axes. So this is known as an R transformation because C major and A minor are relative major and minor, so we call it R. That makes sense. So now that we've bridged the gap to the next tonnet sliver, might as well see what other triads we can find there. So this is the sliver that we were looking at before, but now we've had our R transformation, and now we're starting to peer across this augmented abyss and seeing what's over there. So a couple more chords that we can see. So first we have the N transformation between a major chord and its minor 4. So that would be C major to F minor, or a minor chord, F minor, and its major 5, C. So this is, 1 to 4 modal mixture, or 1 to 5. That's super common. So this also makes sense in terms of Roman numerals, and we see that they're pretty closely related. Two voices move by a half step. The E moves up to F, and the G moves up to A flat. And two half steps make a whole step, same as G to A, one voice moved by whole step, two voices moved by half steps. Still 2 units of voice leading work. Finally, we have the slide transformation, the S transformation, where the third stays the same and the other 2 voices slide in a parallel fifth. Ooh, C major to C sharp minor, or C sharp minor to C major. First time I taught Theory 3, one of the students in the class was named Steve, and I've been informed that I am contractually obligated to tell you that the S in the S transformation actually stands for Steve. Fun facts. So likewise, the Steve transformation, actually the slide transformation, also does 2 units of voice leading work, 1 half step, 1 half step. So we've now examined all of the triads that share 1 or 2 common tones with our original C major triad. We have your P, L, and I guess we have H as well. That doesn't actually connect. And then we have the N, R, and S. And then there's this one that we haven't talked about. So that's a little funky. Why haven't we talked about it? And what are we going to label it? The answer is we're not going to label it. And the reason for that is it's not that closely related. It does have 1 common tone, but the other 2 voices move by whole step. Even our hexatonic pole is only 3 units of voice leading work, 1 half step for each of the voices. Here, E to D is 2 half steps, C to B flat is 2 half steps, so that's a whole 4 half steps. It's not super close. So that's just not something we're going to have a label for. H also is an important part of that hexatonic cycle, and N, R, and S form an important group that we're going to explore more in the next unit. So that's what we have for now, and we'll take a look at the Weizmann regions next time.